from the pile of 100, we've got 88. Guido Reni. Guido Reni. I see one particular picture all the time by this person. It's called Beatrice Cenci. I don't know who Beatrice Cenci is. I think she was a subject of a myth. I see them in England, I see them everywhere. Oil paintings of a rather nice looking classical female with headdress and a nice coat on. And I also see in England quite often drawings, little drawings, sometimes in red, sometimes in pencil, which are attributed to Guido Reni. And they're quite expensive. In fact, they're very expensive. So I'm aware of this person. We have had a Beatrice Cenci picture, and we have had a print of Beatrice Cenci as well after Guido Reni. So he's on my radar. Okay, so this is St John in the Wilderness. I get confused between John the Baptist and John the Evangelist. I think it's John the Baptist in the Wilderness. Okay, let's have a look. Cover plate. John the young Baptist in the Wilderness. He is not wearing animal skins, as is often the case. He has not got any text on a ribbon, but the trees are broken, and he is in the wilderness. So that's sort of what I would expect to see. Number 1. Massacre of the Innocents. And there are children being killed, as you'd expect. Horrible. That was 1611. Guido Reni's birth date is 1575 to 1642. Number 2, Birth of the Virgin. I have in the set of 100 books, I've only seen one other Birth of the Virgin, and that's Jesus there. And the mother is there. That is the Virgin. And it's like the other picture, the mother was not next to Jesus, which I find strange, but there we are. Looks like a plate of eggs. Looks like a plate of eggs. 4. Samson's victorious. Samson victorious. Five. Portrait of a woman. Is it Venus and Mars? 6. No, Atlanta and Hippomenes. Clever. Bit of cloth there coming from underneath. It's not something I've seen before. Good composition. Crucifixion with the Virgin, the Magdalene and St John. This is a close-up. This is St John the Baptist as well, in the wilderness. 9. St John the Baptist in the wilderness. And that's the young John the Baptist. I can't tell. I don't know if there were two episodes in the wilderness. I don't know. This one does have the skin I was talking about, but it doesn't have the ribbon with the words on. Okay. This is the baptism. John the Baptist, again with animal skins, the stick, without the ribbon, with a very small cup of water, baptising Jesus, dove of peace at the top. 10. Baptism, 1623. Okay. This one here. 11. Virgin and Child with the patron saint of Bologna. The armour is not 2,000 years old. It's 15th century armour. You have saints. You have Jesus and Mary, painted for the town of Bologna. That's Sebastian with no arrows. 12. Saint Sebastian, no arrows. I've never seen a Saint Sebastian. Well, it's pre-Saint Sebastian. I've never seen a Sebastian without arrows, ever. But I've seen a mountain of pictures with him, with this on, looking pale against a tree. Mountains of them. Sometimes the hands above him, sometimes the hands behind him. But I've never seen him without arrows. Okay, 13. St. Andrea Corsini. 14. Girl with a wreath. Girl with a wreath. 15. Lucrezia, the dagger in her hand. They don't look like the finished pictures, those two. Doesn't say. And then the last one is Jesus, 16. Christ as the Man of Sorrows, 1638. Well, there's no hole in his hands, so this is pre-crucifixion. There was a crown of thorns. So this is between judgment, humiliation, and crucifixion. So usually here he would be pictured pulling the cross or carrying the cross. So I don't know what that is. From the story of the scourging and the crowning. So that's again unusual. So this artist is very good at finding originality. Much of it though isn't original, of course. He does try to find originality, and I think amongst those pictures, most of them are really fabulous pictures. Guido Reni, thank you.